Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this video, I wanted to do an update on the glass beads I have been finding at my local Dollar Trees. Now, I live in Florida on the East Coast, and so far, these are all of the glass beads I have been finding at the Dollar Trees in my area, and I think it's 4 that I've gone to. It might be 5, but I want to say it's 4 that I've gone to and found these glass beads. Now, I didn't realize it until I went to go film the first video I did on the glass beads, but these beads are actually made in India. If you don't know about the first video I did along with the turtle bead mat, go and watch that video. I'll put a picture up now, and all you have to do is take the title you saw in that video, put it in on YouTube, and you will see that video. Go watch it. Okay, that was the first video I did. Now, when I edited that video, I realized that on these tags, these beads I've been getting are actually made in India. And it says Cousin Corporation of America, Largo, Florida. Now, this Cousin Corp, this is the company that produces the beads for Walmart. Have you ever gone to Walmart and see where it says, I think it's the CC, it's usually pink circle, I want to say. They could have changed it, I don't know. Anyways, they make beads for Walmart, okay? So I'm like, well, these are actually the same beads that Walmart was selling. And right there is the website, Cousin DIY. These were the beads that Walmart was selling in their dollar bead bins. That's what I call it. It's a box that had a whole bunch of beads like this. They were $1, but at Dollar Tree, it's $1.25. Anyways, when I first found these, all of them had red labels. And all of the beads were either yellow, red, or orange. I only found a couple that were blue and purple, and I didn't really realize it, but those actually had blue labels. So what I did is I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I told you guys about this tiny box that they sell the beads in. So there it says beads. Look at how little this box is. This is such a little box. So when I first found the beads, this is the box they were in, right? But this was not laying on the shelf like this where you could see it. This was turned sideways, pushed back to the back of the shelf, and there was a lot of stuff on top because like all the Dollar Trees I go to are not organized, okay? I actually stand there and I organize the shelf to find these beads. And so if you just casually walk down the aisle glancing, you're not going to see the beads. You have to literally move things around on the shelf to look for this tiny box. And it's always one box. This time I found 2 boxes, and I realized, see this here? It has beads in blue. The other box had beads in red. So I went onto the Dollar Tree on my phone, the website on my phone, and they told me to download the app. And I'm like, you know what? Because I was trying to find these. I'm like, why can't I find these on the store? Because Dollar Tree is also selling other plastic beads and these polymer clay beads here, which I got some of, but I think there's 3 more colors. Now, you can actually buy these on their website, and if you do, you're buying them in bulk. You get a lot of them. I don't remember if it's like 12 or 24 packs, but these are pretty nice colors. Now, yesterday when I was there, they didn't have the same quality as these. These are shaped like tires. The ones they have now are like oval shapes, but they have seams. These are seamless on the sides, okay? You can see there's a little mark there in a hole, but that's because they are polymer clay. But the ones I saw yesterday, they were not pretty. They were crummy, so I didn't buy any of them. But these remind me of the candy bracelets, necklaces from back in the day. So the ones I saw yesterday weren't that great, but those are really nice quality. Anyways, you can find those in the Dollar Tree, but you can't find these on the website. And so I saw, if I download the app, that I can scan. There's a barcode scanner. So I download the app on my phone, and I scan these beads. And it said cool beads. And I scanned the red one, and it said warm. So there's warm colors, and there's cool colors. So that's why when I went there the first time and I found all of the red, yellow, and orange, those are warm colored beads. And now they're putting out cool tones. So this whole box is all of the cool tones, and just one of those, I think. Oh, there's another one at red. Warm tone colors. So I'm telling you, if you go to, I know a lot of you said you couldn't find it. There were some people that could find the beads, and I'm sure there's people that didn't even comment that actually did find the beads because they're shy, and I'm actually a shy person too. But anyways, you really have to look around on your shelves. I am so excited that they're restocking these. I thought this was going to be a one-time thing because in the past I've got these expensive Color Me stamps that were $15 a set at Michael's. I found them. I bought them at the Dollar Tree, and I went to Michael's and I saw them there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got those, and they're $15 a pack, and I got it for $1 each. This is back in the day. Also, I've got expensive Schwarzkopf mousse that was $8 a can at the Dollar Tree, and I found it somewhere else. I think it was online for $8. And I guess they did away with that mousse or something. But for some reason, sometimes the Dollar Tree will get expensive things, and they'll have it one time, they sell it, and it's gone. But this looks like it's going to be around. So I do recommend that you keep watching your Dollar Trees and checking. And every time I ask somebody that works there, are you going to be restocking this? Nobody knows anything. No one knows anything at the Dollar Tree. So don't even bother to ask anybody, okay? But I'm telling you guys, this box is so teeny tiny. It's only one box on the shelf. This time they did have 2 boxes, but the other box had the red label, and there was only a couple red bags. And no, I did not buy all of the beads. There are still beads there. I know it looks like I bought them all. The ones I'm not buying are the Chinese crystal rondelle beads, and that's because there's literally like 8 or 10 in a bag, and I can get those really cheap online. Yeah, at a better deal at like BB Craft and stuff. So I thought that those were kind of a waste. But most of these beads are either not check, but pressed glass, and they look like check. These look like check drops, okay? So it's kind of check quality. But so they're made in India. A bunch of them are lamp work. Now I did do a video showing some of the beads I got, but not all of them. So there's a lot here that I've got going back after that video, and I have repackaged them. Okay, so if you remember, there's a 2-hole. What was it? It was an orange. This one's 2-hole. I managed to find another bag of these, and I got them in another color in this box here. So I'm just showing you some of the ones that I've got since I did that first video. But yeah, there's a lot of pressed glass, beautiful quality, and these are not painted. If you break this glass, it will be this color all the way through the beads. So they are actually nice quality. These are all lamp work. I think I got like 3 or 4 bags of these. But there's Lucerne bicones. Do you see that right there? There's like check hearts in it. So it's kind of bizarre, because you'll see like actual check glass. There's a check glass cube right there, but then it's mixed with there's another check druck, and it's purple opal. There's another, see that opaque druck, that's a check bead. So it's kind of strange that you'll see these, like that's a check bead mixed with lampwork beads. These are like check drucks. But yeah, so okay, so little preview here. I've used this shape a lot. I made the romantic ring with this size bead. I'll put a picture for that in case you don't know what I'm talking about. So these were all the warm tones in the red packets. And what I got yesterday are the cool tones. So I'm going to go ahead and put these away, and I'm going to go over the new colors that I got with you guys, okay? If you don't see these at all in your store, I'm thinking what's going on is somebody like me is coming there and buying most of them. So these look like they're 4, maybe 5mm glass rounds. These ones don't look like they're check, and I say that because they have squished sides. They're kind of flat on the sides, like glass pearls. Does that make sense? They're a little dusty, but once you wipe them off, they're actually really beautiful. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to like rebag all these. I finally did get bags, by the way, the tiny bags. I meant to show you guys the bags I buy. They're so little. Have them on. These right here. These are the tiny bags that I buy on Amazon. It's like 1.5 by 1.5. And I like to, if you've noticed, whenever I show you my bags, I like to put, like, I fill these bags, okay? I don't buy bags, or I don't put my beads in bags where there's a lot of wasted space. I have to, like, think about your body. When you're buying clothes to fit your body, you buy clothes to fit your body. You don't buy clothes that's like 5 times bigger, right? So, just to fit in the bag is what I do. I'm trying to make sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, this looks like a similar color. It's not exactly the same. That one's more teal. This one's more like a capri blue, but it's a barrel shaped. Some of them do look screwy, but I don't actually mind. I kind of like that organic look. I want to use a lot of these in macrame, knotting in between them. Here's green. Bunch of different shapes in here. Oh boy. Oh, we got discs. Wait till you see the disc beads I got. So this here is a check disc. It really is, I'm telling you. I collected these for a while because I was making roses, like beaded roses with them. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a picture up now. And I didn't just use glass check disc, I also use shell beads to make those. Alright, so I am filming 4 videos today. I can't wait to show you guys the tutorial I've been working on. It's taken a lot of work. Very excited about it. Okay, we have green now. And while there is rounds in here, there is cubes. There is, oh, I thought it was rectangle. It's not. There's barrels too. They are dusty, so I feel like I can't see how pretty they are because they're so dusty. But this is a lot of beads in this bag. So see what I'm saying? See, you're getting a lot in these bags, but with the with the Chinese faceted rondelle beads, they don't give you a lot. Now, I have some baggies where I got like bicone shapes that were rounded bicones. I don't know if they're coming up. Okay, like this. Okay, this bag was open on me. Didn't realize it until I went through the line. These are pressed glass bicones. I think they're 6mm. But like, look at how many you get in here compared to buying the baggies that have just a few of the Chinese rondelles. And a lot of them are screwy shapes. See the dark line in the very center of the bead? That is how I could tell that it is pressed glass. So these would be really nice for weaving with. That one has a really dark line. That one right there. They're beautiful. Ready? Okay. And then these, this is a rebuy. I've already got these right here, but they are bigger. Just a little bit though. Just a little bit. I think those are beautiful. A nice purple opaque lavender color. They're very pretty. Okay, so I won't open those because I've already got those. I've gotten these a few times too, but I gotta say that they are kind of varying in color. So this is the first time I got them. See how pale, right? They're beautiful lamp work. Really pretty. These ones here are a little darker. Actually, it looks like I got a mix. That one looks pale. They're beautiful lamp work. I love those. I'm happy that there's some that I keep finding the same of. This one here. This one is amazing. Man, if you bought these as check, right? If you like went to a bead store and bought these as check, they would not be this cheap. There is a lot of discs in here. Oh, they're beautiful. And they're actually white and green. 2 different sizes. So that's a 6mm. Oh no, there's 3. So I got the 6. This is 8. I think that's 8, or it's probably 7. Might be 7. And I think that's a 10. And look at this. There's a lot there. Beautiful. I hope I can find those in more colors. And you know what's strange? So when I went to the Dollar Trees the first time, all of the bags were pretty much red. Only a couple of them had blue tags, right? And they were orange, yellow, and red beads. Crap, I forgot what to say. Oh, now I remember. A lot of the beads, like each store I went to, the beads did not match. It was when I went back later on, I started finding the same beads. So like these, I went through the stores, and I think only 2 had this kind of bead. And then when I went back again, I started finding more of them. So it's weird. So I have got this one a few times. That's that one mix that had like the, what looked like a check heart, check drugs, and bicones, or the Lucerne bicones. So I won't worry about opening that. And these here are cubes. I wanted to check these out. This is lampwork cubes. I guess I didn't get the seal. Did you know you can reseal these bags with a hair straightener? Oh, they're cute. Look at that. Do you guys remember the continuous necklace that I did with lampwork beads? I was trying to find a way to use a lot of the lampwork beads. And that was a fun project. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a picture up now. Now look at this shape here. It's like a tube. Did you know there's actually bugle beads that are almost as big as this? I have some in my stash. They're really unusual. But look at these. These are nice. These are really nice quality. They're fun to weave with. My very first tutorial, I don't have a picture for it. I'll have to do a screenshot. I used bugle beads and also tube beads that I had like this that were acrylic, and I made this really unusual earring design. So I'll show you guys that in case you know what I'm talking about. My first ever video. Okay. Now here are teardrops. Look how many. Do I have one round bead in there? Looks like it. The tutorial I'm going to film later is using teardrop shaped beads that have the hole going through the bead long ways. Yeah, there's one round bead in there. There's an oval one. There is an oval one. These are really beautiful. I never see this color in opaque glass. Look at this color. I don't have this color at all. If I went through my green beads, I would not find this at all in opaque glass in my stash. It's very pretty. Okay. And then more of these. These are lampwork too. I think it's pink, but I'm not sure because they're a little dusty in the bags. And I swear most of these, oh, I still didn't open it, are like vacuum sealed. Some of these are hard to open. Pinkish purple. Oh, it's kind of yellow. I was actually wondering, is it metallic, the little dots? I wonder if I should put those together in a project. Okay. And then, okay, this is what I was trying to talk about earlier. These are bicones, but they're not faceted. They're smooth, like they're check. There's a ton of them in here. It's this really pretty light colored green. They have really nice holes, so I could use these for weaving. Now some of them are not uniform, but only a few of them. Okay, most of them are uniform. So I would have to go through them, but that's a nice amount. Okay, I love those. Then, oh, and I'm also really excited because in my baggie here of stuff I've already got, I've been finding some 3mm beads, and these are glass, but man, do they look like they're carnelian. And there's another one in here that is, these are cubes. I've been loving these. Those are perfectly made cubes. I think I have a bag in the box to show you. But there is, I did find, let me show you this. These are Chinese crystal, but there's a lot. So this is the 3x4mm Chinese crystal. But I guess because they're so small, they put a whole bunch in the bag. Okay, there's one more I want to show you. It's tiny, right here. These. Okay, I think these are 2mm. Or 1. They're really, really small. These are solid glass, no painting, okay? I don't have many beads this size in my stash. So look, there's a lot in this bag. This might be 300 beads. And I say that because I always get the 3mm check fire polish beads, and when you put them in a bag like this, it's like just here at the bottom. Okay, that's a 50 count strand. So there might be like 300 of those in there. So I was really excited about finding the tiny ones. Okay, here are lampwork. Now there's different sizes. So this is the tiny lampworks. I found these a few times already. But this one is larger, and I don't think I've got this yet. I'm not totally for sure. I was with my stuff. Ooh, we got a little lampwork leaf bead. Don't see those very often. Okay, I do have a Broca one there. But yeah. And it's crazy because look, these are actually... This is a check bead. Oh, what is it called? It's like a seed bead, but it's shaped like the Matuba ones, which are perfectly shaped. So you find these things in the Lampwork treasures here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, I just wish I can get these online. Oh my gosh, okay, so I think these are like check teardrops. There's a lot. I would go online back in a day and buy like a strand of these. I think I used to get them on Bead. Yes. Look at this. Okay, this is the larger one. What was the size I was getting? Was it 4x6 I was getting? This might be the 9x6. But look, these are exactly check teardrops. Beautiful. These would be perfect for my beaded flowers. I love the orange color. It's so bright, and it would just look amazing in the flowers. If you are new to my channel, you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put a picture up now of some, just a little bit, of the beaded flowers I have made in the past. Alright, so there's those, and I just have a few bags left. We're almost done here. Here are more bicones, but they are more of a peridot green. But look at how much more you get because they are tiny. So when you get the tiny beads, you get a lot of them. These are like 6 or 5 millimeter. I have to measure these. Yeah. So it's kind of a peridot color, or would I say grass green? Again, these are not faceted. They are round and rounded. They're smooth. That's it. They're smooth. They're not faceted. Okay. I was really excited to find these warm colors. I think I mentioned this in the first video because I've kind of been scared of yellow and orange most of my life, but I'm trying to work with those colors more. And when you actually have those colors to work with, it makes it easier. And look at these! So I found one of these bags in the past. This is a bag that I found after I did that video a month ago. See, here's 2 of the lampworks there. These look like they are African trade beads to me. They are so gorgeous. And I love the rounds. Look at this. Aren't those beautiful? There's bronze in it. Bronze, red, and yellow. Yeah, and then we have the little like 4 millimeter round beads. Okay, and then, oh my gosh. So these cooler tones, these seem harder to find so far. I mean, I've got some. I love these turquoise ones. Those cubes are amazing. I don't think I've really got that much of them though. Here's a bag. Not that one. This one. These are epic. You guys didn't see these last time. Those are pressed rondelle shapes there. See the dark stripe in the center? Those are gorgeous beads. They're beautiful. This has kind of like amethyst, not amethyst. Amazonite. That's what it's called. Yeah, this one here kind of looks like Amazonite. And that again is like a check quality. There's no dust in the hole. Yeah, those are beautiful together. A nice anklet would be made. Would be nice to make with this for summer. That's a unique shape. Look at that. See, that looks like check again. Check that hole out. Oh, those are teardrops. Lampwork teardrops. Those would be a nice flower. I just need 4 more. 3 or 4 more. Okay, and we just got a few bags. 2-hole. Okay, the last time I got these orange, I found 2 bags, but at 2 different times. I think it was like 2 weeks apart. At 2 different places. 2 holes. These are 8 millimeters or 9. I have not measured them. Because it does have the bump in the center between the holes. Do you see that? There's a little bump in the middle. If I measure it, it might be 9. I don't know. But anyways, look at how many are in here. 2-hole beads. So it's kind of like a candy, the 2-hole candy, but the 2-hole candies are domed. So like a cabochon, right? And we got the 2 holes. Coin shape. I have done tutorials with the candy beads, and there's also another bead that is this size but has a pyramid like cone shape to it. I might have used those, can't remember. I would have to go through my videos. I've also used 2-hole round beads for macrame. I did a little rose connector thing. Alright, and then we got these cubes. Okay, I found 2 bags of these in the past. I'm gonna have to get bigger bags here, as you could see. So I've got 2 of those, and I'm gonna have to get a new bag for that. But these are like perfectly made cubes, really nice. They're large though. They're not the 4 millimeter. Is that the size of the Miyuki cubes? They're super shiny. They have this white color in the center, which really makes the color of the bead pop. These are great for weaving, and there's so darn many of them now. I might actually be able to make a bracelet. Do you remember the tutorial I did? I think it was on Square Stitch. I did a bracelet with cube beads, and I also did it with 6 seed beads in case you didn't have cubes. That is a gorgeous teal color. Okay, and then look at these. They're so fancy. So these are like 1-0 seed beads, but they're swirled. Yeah, they're like the 1-0 or 2-0 seed beads, but they're swirled blue and white. It's so cool, and there's a lot of them in this little bag. Those are epic. Alright, so this is it. I just wanted to give you guys an update on all of the glass I have been finding at the Dollar Tree. Make sure you look around. Don't just walk through the aisle and stand there. Get in there. Get on your knees. Look under the shelf. Okay, sort around. You're even going to find bags where people just threw them into other random boxes. So look like through the wood stuff. You'll see bags like this because people are so messy. They just throw stuff everywhere. I found beads under like the, not the very bottom shelf, but on the bottom shelf, but not underneath the shelf. I mean, maybe I should start looking under the shelf. I used to find some good stuff at Walmart that way. They would, the beads would fall down underneath of the shelf when I was a kid. And because I was a kid, I would get on my hands and knees and I would pull out these check strands I would find under the Walmart shelf. And they were in some grimy, dirty stuff, but it was hidden treasures that probably would have been eventually thrown away because they were in some dirt. But anyways, you guys really got to search through the stuff. And in one of the Dollar Trees, there's 2 areas for crafting. It's split up. I don't know why, but it's almost like one side of the store has some crafting stuff, and then the other side has the rest of the crafting stuff. So you have to go like several aisles and check both places. Everywhere is going to be different, but I'm just telling you guys to really look. Just don't casually walk down the aisle. Move things around. Look under things. Yeah, I mean, you really got to search hard, okay? So this is it. I hope you guys can find these beads. Keep looking. It looks like they're going to be restocking these. Let me know down in the comments if you find anything. And also, we are still collecting donations to get a new video camera. There's a few different ways you can donate. Down here below, you will see a square. That is the full screen button. Below that is a circle with 3 dots. Click that. and there is super thanks right there. Now the thing is, with donating that way, YouTube will take 30% of it, so really the best way to donate is down here below. In the description bar, there is Cash App and Venmo, and if you donate through there, all of the money you donate goes to the video camera. So this is it. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and X. Thanks for watching.